fact, when they did pizza, there was a 600% increase in sales, or in revenues. When they did wine, it was a 300% increase in revenue. And when they did cosmetics, it was up to a 500% increase in revenues. So companies, this is great for any business. You don't have to be Costco. You sampling your products are going to make a huge difference in your business. And I want you to really think about what Corbin said about the place and replace. I really want you to think how important that is and how it's going to affect your business. Now, when you look at this study as they went on into this article, that increased sales by 25 to 30%. How would you like to increase your business by 25 to 30%? Can all of you have that? Sampling and placing and replacing are going to be the best thing. I love these packs too. I like to call them the convenient packs. I travel a lot. I don't want to take bottles with me. So these are great for convenience as well. So again, work on placing and replacing. Now, another thing that happens is it works more than just selling the product. It works on a subconscious level. When you give somebody something, there is a strong obligation that they feel to do something back. So it helps you to place and then again get your replacement. Another thing too is they say that it ranks among the best marketing tactic that you can use when trying to sell any product. So if you're looking to build a company and build your business, this is great for that. It also helps with brand awareness. People believe that this is a potential for someone to be able to get something without a perceived risk. So this is another reason why this is so important. Now, many of you we've talked about how amazing our technology is. The liposome technology is nothing like I've ever seen. And that's why I've loved it so much. And I've seen the power of it even before I came to Vasayo. And it's not supposed to go yet. Can you back that up for me, please? Okay, so when I say go, can you, I'll hit the button and then it will go? I think that's what he said. I apologize. So I want to show you a visual because a lot of people have asked on how the technology works. When you take an oral supplement, it goes in and it gets broken down. Most people have poor digestion. They're lucky to absorb 5% of what they get. Well, as things go through that destructive element of the digestive tract, so much is lost and it's not making it to the targeted places. With liposome, this is how it works. You're talking about fat bubbles that are encapsulated where they take a nutrient, and these are the little fat bubbles, the liposomes, and it's a double layer that actually protects the nutrient. So as the nutrient takes and travels through the destructive and harsh elements of the digestive tract, including going through stomach acid and going right to the villi where it's absorbed into the bloodstream, makes it to the target cell, connects to the cell, delivers the nutrient, and then the liposome itself helps to improve the integrity of the cell. So that's how the technology works. Okay? Now, I have so many people say to me, well, I have a great diet, I don't need to supplement, I get everything from my food. Well, unfortunately, that's just not the truth. Unfortunately, with the poor farming practices that we get, that a food is only as good as the nutrients that's in it. And if it's grown in poor nutrient soil, then there's not going to be a lot in the plant. And that means if it's not in the plant, it's not going to be inside you. Now, in the last century, we have lost 85% of the minerals that should be in our soil. So many people walking around are nutrient depleted, especially minerals. You cannot use a vitamin without a mineral present. So again, we want to fill in these nutritional gaps. Then you add into the fact that the decline in these minerals affect not just the quality, but the micronutrients of our food. We're not getting the nutrients that we need in order for us to be healthy. We need to supplement. Now, of course, the other issue that we deal with is with all these new varieties going on. There was a study done at the University of Texas, and because they're growing these new varieties that have to grow faster, bigger, they have to be pest resistant, they're growing them at such a fast rate that the nutrients can't keep up. So again, the food, when you go to eat a pepper that you ate today versus what was grown 40 or 50 years ago, it does not have the same nutritional profile today that it did have then. So again, filling in those gaps is important. Another struggle that we have today is the fact that I see this a lot with women. Most women that come up to me and say, I've been trying to lose weight and I can't lose weight. And a lot of it is because they're on low calorie diets. Whenever I ask someone that says, oh, I've been trying to lose weight and I can't lose weight, and I say, well, how many calories have you been eating? The magic number, and I don't know why this is 900. And we weren't meant to run on that. Nobody should be below a 1,300 calorie diet. And so when they're on these low calorie diets, they're low nutrient diets. Then we have the other end of the spectrum where we're overfed but undernourished. There's foods that they're consuming that have little to no nutritional value. So again, they've got tons of gaps. And so again, when you have these kinds of things going on, that is a good reason why many people have depleted nutrients in their body and some malnourished. So with core, one of the great things about core is it does help to fill in the nutritional gaps. It's important for almost every system in the body. And again, if you're looking for a strong foundation, this should be a staple in your diet, and it should be a staple in your life, is making sure that you're getting those gaps filled in. Now, when we think of the brain, many people, I didn't realize this, that the average human being over their lifetime will retain up to 1 quadrillion pieces of information. That's a lot of information. The brain is amazing because there's more electrical pulses generated than even phones. So again, our brain is very powerful. We need to take care of it. Now, memory has been an issue. There was a study done at UCLA talking about the issues with memory. A lot of people think, we expect it in older people, even maybe some middle-aged people. But we have 14% of young people that are already struggling with memory issues. Now again, lifestyle does play an issue. Do you realize what the #1 fear of death for those people over the age of 50 is today? It is dementia. I didn't realize that. More people are afraid of that than even cancer, which surprised me. Again, it's a big fear, but the good news is if we take care of our brain and our brain health, it's a hot topic right now. There are many contributing factors that contribute to overall brain health and brain function. We want to take care of our brain. You need to make sure you're exercising, getting good nutrition, and more importantly, you're supplementing and getting good nutrients that the brain needs to be healthy. Another thing that we need to remember is as we age, the chemical acetylcholine drops, and that helps with memory. And so some of the nutrients that we see can help to increase our acetylcholine. Now, I've talked to you when I've been out in the field about these SPECT scans that Dr. Amen does. I love his work. He does amazing work. I thought I'd show you a picture. Now, on the left, you can see that that is what a brain looks like from someone that's had a lot of concussions. You can Google, and he will show you someone that's done about a lot of alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, sleep apnea, and different things and how it affects the brain. But you know what the good news is? They've proven that neuroplasticity does exist. That means you can improve and reshape your brain. Give it the right nutrients, get the right sleep. Sleep is huge for the brain, huge. And so if you give it what it needs, it's amazing what you can do. The impact of your brain function and cognitive abilities can be improved by making simple tweaks to your daily routine. Lifestyle factors play a huge role in your brain health. Now, of course, when you think of our neural, I want you to think of the fact that it promotes cognitive function, supports your mood, and promotes mental energy. I love this product. It's my most favorite product that we have. What it does for you, it's amazing. My brain, when I'm on this, is very clear. It's like it's in HD. If you worked out, I highly recommend this be part of your pre-workout. There is a mind-muscle connection. I see huge differences when people use the nootropics that are in this product. So again, if you're not using this and you do exercise, please add that pre-workout. Another thing thing too is fatigue is a huge problem that we're seeing right now. In fact, 1 in every 5 Americans claims to have fatigue that is severe enough to interfere with their daily normal lifestyle. It's a big problem. Doctors hear about it all the time, and there's 2 main reasons for fatigue. We have medical factors and non-medical factors, but we're going to focus on the non-medical factors. Now, of course, when you look at it, of course, your diet plays a huge role. Stress, how much stress do you have? That plays a huge role on what your fatigue is like, your emotional state, and of course, lack of sleep affects your energy. So again, we want to make sure that you have energy. When you have energy, you feel good. You want to get stuff done. I love pairing my energy and my neuro together. Again, the energy that I get off of this is amazing. Again, it's a wonderful combination when you put those 2 together. Now, another thing too is that we see today is a lot of people are not, they're struggling with feeling refreshed every day. In fact, 1 in every 7 Americans wakes up feeling fresh every day of the week. So you have 6 people that when they wake up, they don't have energy, they don't feel good, and they need something to help them get through the day. Now, why is sleep so important? Oh, they missed a slide. So I want to wrap this up on energy, guys. On energy, this is something that if you're looking for that sustainable energy, that you can feel good and not have that buzz feeling, and you just feel like you can get stuff done, have the mental clarity, make sure you're using the energy. It's an amazing product. Now we're going to talk about sleep. Now, why do you think sleep is so important? You know, does it really matter if we sleep? Well, most people don't realize that that's when your body regenerates. It's when it rebuilds. That's its time to get stuff done. It's when your brain cleans. One of the things we looked at, if we'll go back and think about some of the other things that we talked about, we know that when we don't sleep, it affects our brain. It also affects our energy. So not sleeping affects multiple things in our health. Now, when we look at things, they got my stuff out of order. I apologize. So again, on the energy, I'm going to go ahead and move this through. You're going to remember, enjoy sustained energy. Great, because it does have some antioxidants in it to help for some antioxidant support, and it's great for cognitive function. Now, 63% of the people have reported having sleep issues. That's a big percentage of people that struggle with sleep. You can see here that your cells repair themselves, your brain gets recharged for the next day, and your body releases important hormones. So sleep is very, very important. Now, when you don't get the sleep that you need, you burn half the fat that someone that does get sleep. So it's very important for burning fat. In a recent study, they showed that people that didn't sleep the night before ate an additional 400 calories the next day. Your body's looking for energy. And it also, the most important thing is it helps your brain work properly, and it prepares you for the next day. Now, there was research done, and they found that 1.2 million working days are lost every year due to insufficient sleep. In the United States alone, $411 billion are lost because of insufficient sleep. So it affects things even on an economical level. So again, when you think of sleep, I want you to think about the fact that it's going to help optimize your natural sleep mechanism, help you relax your mind and body and get ready for the next day, and help you to feel awake and energized. Now, you guys, my challenge to you as you leave this conference is you have the next 10 days to place the products with 6 people. As you can see, as we've talked about these products, there is not one person that you will come in contact with, not one, that does not need at least one or more of these products. So again, you need to be placing and replacing. So my challenges to you is over the next 10 days, I want you to accomplish that. And I want you to send me an email and tell me how it's going. Inbox me on Facebook. Tell me your experience on what you're having as far as placing and replace. You get to change people's lives, not just financially, but you get to change their health. Again, the stories we're hearing about our amazing products are phenomenal. I've been in the industry for a while, and I've heard about a lot of different products, and there have been amazing stories, but nothing like what I hear about our Vasayo products. We are so blessed, and I feel so grateful for being here. And I want to thank you guys for allowing me to share this information with you. Thank you.